The first anti-abortion bill of the 2022 legislative session is now on its way to the governor's desk. It comes as pro-choice activists rallied at the state capitol. Capitol reporter Storm Jones has more on the bills being considered this session.
Yeah, there are really three different types of anti-abortion bills here at the state capitol. The first would criminalize those who perform abortions. That's like the bill that passed out of the House today. Those bills would likely be held up in the courts almost immediately. The second type of bill almost copies a Texas law word for word and would allow for civil lawsuits against those who perform abortion. That Texas law has been allowed to take effect. Finally, the third type of law uses the Texas framework but goes further. It's unclear how that law would stand up in court. Today, pro-choice activists say they are all a bad idea.
Keep your hands off our bodies!
It is a dark day in Oklahoma.
The CEO of the local Planned Parenthood says nearly half of all the people they're seeing for abortion services are now from Texas.
What you're doing is creating a system where those who can afford to go to another state will do so.
That's what a ban looks like. It looks like crisis and traveling and getting up in the middle of the night to get care in a neighboring state because your state no longer recognizes your rights.
One thing pro-choice rally goers and pro-life lawmakers agree on?
We know we don't have the votes in there to save abortion access.
In most places in this state, if you want to get elected, you want to be pro-life. That's the reality in this state.
8 anti-abortion bills are still making their way through the legislative process. Each have received nearly unanimous support from Republican lawmakers. And Governor Kevin Stitt has said in the past he would sign any piece of anti-abortion legislation that made it to his desk. At the state capitol, I'm Oklahoma's own Storm Jones.